Good evening and welcome to True Doug Man Encounters. I'm your host, Marvin Allen. If you or anybody that you know have had a sighting and would like for me to share it on my channel, then please contact me. I would love to hear from you. Like, comment, subscribe, like, comment, and share. Well, back by popular demand, they wanted the next episode of Ty J, so I was obliged, you know what I mean? I gave people my word that I would go ahead and do it because I've been getting a lot of messages. Ty J, her story is amazing. I talked to her like a week and a half ago. She going through a lot, you know what I mean? I tried to get her to talk about it. She didn't want to talk about it, so I didn't want to push her into it, and she catch an attitude with me. So I said, okay, I understand. You don't have to talk about it because she defied something that probably about 98% ain't going to do. You know, she bonded with these creatures. I know of one more person that bonded with them, but they didn't give me permission to release their story yet. But hers is just so amazing. How they just protected her. You know, how they came around to check on her. Now, it's a few more episodes after this because it's getting ready to come to an end, man. I mean, at the end of the day, it's going to be sad anyway. You know, so without further ado, let's jump right into Ty J's encounter. As y'all know, Ty J was telling her grandmother that she ain't feel like getting up. Why? Because of what that alpha male told her. He knew his time was coming. But Ty J wasn't trying to hear that. So later on that day, she finally got up. She got up, got herself together, went in there. Grandmother fixing something to eat and everything. Sat down, and she just gazed out the window, just looking. She didn't go out there right away. She just looked. But she said, Grandma, I'm going to go out back. She said, I already know. She goes out back. She sits down. She listened because she want to get that feeling. She want to get that feeling that one of these creatures are around. So she's sitting there. Now, mind you, she ain't seen one of these in a while. She see a deer come out, and then another one come out, walks across her property towards the other end where this gray creature be at. So she watching them. She watching them trot across the yard. They would stop and they would graze a little bit. All of a sudden, she hears something in the wood line. She hears sticks breaking, crack, crack. She hear heavy footsteps that's moving repeatedly. And it's getting close to the entrance of that path. She looks. She don't see the gray one. She see the brown creature standing, peeking, stalking these two deers. Deer's ears go up. She said they was alerted because it was a kind of big one and like a medium one. She said, big ones take off. The medium one tried to follow it. This brown creature she said it moved so fast and it snatched this deer. And it had it by the neck. Deer was like, eh. You know how it make that noise? She said it was making that noise. Looked over in her direction, showed its teeth, and then walked up into the tree line. She said she never seen nothing like that. So she jumped up and said, oh my, and went in the house. Went in the house and told her grandmother. And her grandmother said, well, maybe you need to stay in here. So she did. She stayed in there for the rest of the day. Nothing else happened. 2 days passed, no action. 3rd day, she She said it was late afternoon. She goes out, do the same thing that she always do. She want to get that feeling. She stands there. She said after about 5 minutes, bang, she gets it. She watching. She can hear something coming to the tree line on her right-hand side. She looks. It's one of the kids. It's not both of them, it's just one. And it comes out. And when it comes out, she said it's on all fours. It walks out the path and it walks on to her grandmother's grass, her property, and then it stands. It stands, and she said it take a couple of feet, and then this thing stops, and it stands there. Now, mind you, she did not know why this thing did that, but it stands there, just standing. So she sits down. She watches it. It goes back down to all fours. It walks around. It walks around the backyard on her property, sniffing, urinating, doing all type of stuff. So it's marking the territory. She said this thing did this for about at least a half hour. And she watched it the whole time. She said after it did that, it went back down, went back up in the tree line. Before it left, it turned back and it looked at her. And then it walked back up in there. Tajay gets up and she goes in the house. Say she goes in the house, she's, still thinking about this alpha male. Because that's the one she bonded with the most. That's the one that always protected her. That's the one she seen when she was younger. But this creature did not try to hurt her. So she said she was sitting there just thinking about, this alpha male. She said about 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning, she woke up because she had to use the bathroom. She said she get up and use the bathroom. And when she get up to use the bathroom, she said she hear this loud howl. Off in the wood line, she know it's coming from there. She said it seemed like it was far, but it was so loud and powerful, she said. She said she goes to the window and she look. And when she look, she see that gray creature breaking the tree line. And when it breaks the tree line, it walks out. Now listen, and listen good. It walks out, she said. And when it walks out, she could see that this creature got something in its hands, but she don't know what it is. She said, so it walks down. Walks down, she loses it because it goes over by her back porch. And then it turns and it walks past again. She can see it. And it goes back up in the tree line. She don't get up. She go use the bathroom, go back to bed. Next day, she says she gets up. She gets up, go eat, do how she always do, go eat. And then she goes out back. When she goes out back, she see the head of this decapitated deer on the bottom of her steps. She could go in and get her grandmother and tell her and say, look, that's what that thing had in his hand last night. And it put it on the steps, Grandma. Grandmother had got some gloves, went out there, she put in the bag, and she just put in the trash can. She was gonna just wait till the trash run and, just take it away. Ty J said that she didn't want to stay there no more. She's trying to tell her grandmother she wanted to go back home. But her grandmother said, whatever you want to do, baby, if you don't want to stay, you can leave. She said, I'm not saying that, Grandma. I just want to go back and visit my mother and my baby. So that's what she do. She goes up there and she stay a week. She don't tell her mother about everything that's going on. She said she didn't tell her that. Spent time with the baby, stayed a week. She went back. When she goes back, the grandmother tells her, she said, and it's just, I'ma just go ahead. She told Ty J, she said about the third day after you left, something woke her up. And she said she just heard all type of noises out there, like something was just ripping something apart. Now, bang, first thing that jumps in Ty J mind, they caught the alpha again. But she don't know this. So Ty J got up every day and did what she did, and she sat out there till she got that feeling. 1 day, Cole. 2 days. 3 days. 4 days. 5 days. No action. Ty J said about on the 8th day, that's when she gets that feeling again, and these creatures makes their presence. And when they makes their presence, she see both of the juveniles. They come out. They come out walking, bipedal, on 2 legs. They come out. They walk out the tree line. But she said something wasn't right about one of them. So she said the first one dropped down to all 4s. The second one, she said when it went down so slow, like it just took its time, like it had trouble getting down there. So when they started to walk across her grandmother's property, she noticed the second one that went down, it was walking funny. So she knew that it was hurt. She was thinking, did they get in a fight with that brown and gray one? Or just one of them? She kept beating her head, thinking, did it get in a fight? Now she want to know, where's the alpha? What happened to this alpha male? Ty J say it would be 2 weeks until she see that alpha again. She say she in her room. She laying down. Boom. She gets that feeling. Now, mind you, she jumps straight up. She runs to the window. She look. And she could see a black silhouette figure coming across her grandmother's backyard, but it's moving so slow. So now she know that this is the alpha. It makes it all the way over there. She said it wasn't that far from her window. And it looked, she said, I get emotional when I tell this girl encounter because I know what she went through. She said she looked at it and it just didn't look right. It's like it was just getting smaller and smaller. Eyes dim. It just didn't look right, she said. She said again, it spoke to her. And she said when it said this to her, she said it like it's like it just broke her heart. She said this thing said, this is the last time that you'll see me. Tajay said she just started crying. And she said she was saying in a low voice, no, you're going to be okay. You're going to be okay. She said this creature repeated the same thing again. It's the last time you'll see me. And he turned and he walked away with his fragile body, she said. She said it just took him so long to get across the yard, to get to the wood line and just go up in there. Tajay said she watched him as he walked it up in there and disappeared. I'm going to stop right there because I'm getting caught up and I'm getting too emotional. But y'all get ready for the next episode. It's a banger.